Hello, my name is Samer Buna, and this is Learning React.js, the video course by Pact Publishing. I've started learning React shortly after it was open sourced by Facebook. I came to React with an experience in other JavaScript frameworks and libraries and never looked back after learning React. I've built many applications in React, some of which are in production serving thousands of users, and I've never been more satisfied with the overall experience that I get with React. I taught React to many students over the past 2 years, both online and offline, and I even wrote a book about it. This course is my attempt to put all my experience in working with and teaching React in front of you in a form that I think will work for someone who is just starting with React. I blog regularly about React and other topics on edgecoders.com, and if you're interested to see more of what I do, see the website for a full list. This course starts by introducing the powerful design concepts behind the ReactJS library, the reasoning behind them, the way React implements these concepts, and the value of having a virtual DOM. We then talk about JSX and React's declarative nature for describing user interfaces and how we can think about React as a language that bridges a gap between the DOM imperative API and a declarative way to building user interfaces. We'll then see how to define React components and the benefits of using them and how to use JSX and render methods. After that, we'll see how to read and update the state of a React component, where to place the state, how to share it, and how to give children components access to the state of their parents. To work with user input, we'll learn about React's event system, how we can still access DOM nodes directly, and we'll learn about React's controlled components for reading user input. In the components lifecycle section, we'll learn about the lifecycle method for mounting, unmounting, and updating events on components. We then dive in and start building an application with React from scratch. I'll first define the application specs and see how we can use presentational components to start describing the user interface. We'll then use stateful components to manage operations on the data, and we'll learn tips about working in a growing application. We'll also see how to work with a remote API backend built with Express and Node.js. The last section will be an introduction to Redux, where we'll cover the basics of Redux stores, reducers, actions, and middlewares. By the end of this course, you should have a good understanding of everything you need to build a front-end application with React.js. In this course, I don't assume any previous knowledge in React, but you do need basic knowledge of JavaScript itself to be able to get the most value out of this course. I'll also be assuming that you're comfortable with HTML as well. Throughout your learning experience in this course, feel free to ping me on Twitter with questions or comments. I also actively answer questions on Quora if you use it. Just request my answer there and I'll try to respond.